Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are checking out 2024's Transformers 1. I know a lot of you had requested this one for us, so gonna check it out. First time watch for me.
Yeah. Know nothing about it. Cannot wait to watch it. Well, I know Transformers, but know nothing about this movie. I don't think I even saw any previews, but I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to watch it.
I saw some trailers in the theater when I took my little guy to see some films earlier on in the year. Looks like it is going to be a banger. Came very highly requested from all of you, so I'm excited.
All right, without further ado, then let's go!
We got some kind of Inception City going on here.
No, it's just you get a lot more space when you mount stuff vertically and on the ground.
Is that Optimus? Sure is.
Oh, this animation's pretty insane.
Whoop.
What's this about?
The dove.
He blows on it, the old Nintendo trick.
There was our gracious and powerful creator, Primus. To protect our universe, he sacrificed his life force, transforming himself into our planet. Primus birthed the first Transformers. To assist them, Primus created an entity of great power, the Matrix of Leadership. Cybertron's natural power source, Energon.
The Energon cubes. Remember those back in the day.
Unauthorized movement detected in archival vault. Sector J3.
There was peace and prosperity until the Matrix of Leadership was lost.
Why does every legend about the Matrix end right there?
Criminal, prepare to
That's one way to do it.
Freeze, get down. Oh, well, hello, guys. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. How about this? I run away, you chase me, we play that game, huh?
Let's give him a head start.
Why not? It's not like you can transform.
Oh, yeah? Well, watch this.
Okay, so this must be before Optimus becomes Optimus.
Oops, Energon. Evening, everyone.
Was he eating it?
Yeah, he's eating them Energon cubes.
Oh, the Ryan.
I guess
That's Orion.
They all know him.
Hey, fellas, thanks for the head start. You want to give me another one?
Oh,
That's where you're going, though.
what did you say, no cog?
Sorry,
Holy shit. Is that Megatron?
Where'd he go?
The filthy red and blue bot has a big mouth.
Where is he?
Looks
He
like
went
his
that way.
Head doesn't.
When I get my...
Yeah, that's got to be
Yeah.
early Megatron.
All right, all clear.
Okay, Heroda, that is too far.
Let me guess. Checked out of the archives.
Oh, they were buddies?
I need a new best friend. Sentinel Prime is up on the surface right now, risking his life for us in search of the Matrix.
Don't you want to choose your own path, do whatever you want?
We're minors.
Oh, there's got to be something more I can do.
Like the time that you had a feeling you could transform without a cog.
You said you were never going to mention that again.
Just trust in Sentinel Prime.
I do trust in him. Hey,
I don't think you do.
did have cogs.
I'd transform into a shovel and beat you.
I couldn't give you this awesome Megatronus Prime thing I have here.
What Megatronus Prime thing?
Mint condition Megatronus Prime decal, first edition.
Decepticons.
No, wait, that's not funny. Let me see.
Don't grab your gonna creases.
You know, Sentinel says Megatronus was the
Strongest Prime to ever live.
Oh, it's really cool.
Always got your back.
No matter what.
It already feels like you're just setting us up to get our hearts
Oh,
broken.
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Sub-level station, stand clear of doors. Mining teams prepare to unload.
Is that it all in its raw form?
Must be.
You guys ever notice how many cars you'll see driving around with Transformers stickers on them?
Oh, yeah.
Like the number of yellow Camaros I've seen with the.
Well, if you have a yellow
Oh,
Camaro,
dude,
I think it's
that-
almost law that you have to have that.
Oh wait, Camaro when they first introduced it in the Transformers.
Captain, you are looking especially shiny this morning.
Ready positions, Rust Buckets. Let's go. Here we go. This one won't be over long. Brace it up.
It's going to town.
I got the day! Don't stable! Gotta move!
Evacuate!
Whoa. Had a hell of a blowout.
With me, D?
On your 6! Keep going! Look out!
Said on your 6. Oh,
I don't know what that means when they say on your.
But he wasn't on his 6. He was more on his 5
I don't know why they would
or
say
7.
That. I don't know why they would say that.
On left! It's closing! Just grab your pack and go! All clear!
Oh no!
lost a leg.
What's happening?
Nothing much, just normal protocol following stuff. It's all good.
Orion Pax, could you please exit the tunnel of death?
Alita, it's about to get messy out there!
Oh, it's closing itself back up.
Uh-oh.
Run! Run!
Oh.
Oh shit!
That can't be good either.
Little one, you're fired.
I followed protocol to the letter.
Well, that is true. I was the one who broke the rules, Alita.
Next time, why don't you stop and think before you ruin someone's life?
Hey, Darkwing.
Don't do it.
I may not have a cog, but my finger can transform. Guess which one?
Allow me. I apologize on his behalf for the disrespect.
Oh!
Aren't you tired of being treated like we're nothing?
Stand by for a live transmission from Sentinel Prime.
Is it on? Okay, thank you. Hello, my friends. Hello, Iacon City, the industrious miners who toil selflessly to maintain our energon reserves.
You guys.
You guys are the real MVPs.
I departed with hopes of finding the matrix of leadership, the key to bringing balance. I regret to inform you that we've returned empty-handed. This is a setback, but not a failure. Right now, I think we all deserve a little fun because tomorrow is the Iacon 5000.
All right.
Let's all see which competitor can prove they are truly more than meets the eye.
There it is.
Whatever this is, it better be good.
Yeah. What if tomorrow we ran in the Iacon 5000? If we beat just one Transformer, it proves we're just as good as they are.
We're mining bots who can't transform.
Let's roll out.
You know who his attitude reminds me of, Answer? No. Mason Quinn's favorite.
Oh.
Rudy. It's like a robot Rudy.
Oh, imagine if he just gave up like someone said Rudy should have.
You came all this way to miss the opening ceremony. This is one.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Get caught in one of those, it'll launch you halfway across the city.
Welcome to the Iacon 5000. Today's competitors are taking the field.
That's a lot.
It's a big arena.
You did this for me?
I did this for us.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The one and only Sentinel Prime!
50 cycles since the battle that killed the other primes. Today, we honor the primes who gave their lives for ours. We show them that the strength of Cybertron will never be diminished. Racers, on your marks!
Oh, here we go. This is what we all paid to see.
Why'd you bring jetpacks?
What'd you play?
Time to show them.
Miners! Those are miners like us!
Iacon 5000. This is insane!
Miners. Just says miners.
Okay, so the road
This
is.
is the first in Iacon 5000 history. Hey, look out!
Oh.
We're not fast enough! Improvise! Get off!
Oh, he lost his jetpack.
And the miners have fallen way behind.
No.
Not sure that's how it works with machines, but
I'll
it's
roll.
fun. We'll allow it.
Oh, miner! Great effort, Darkwing! That worked!
Oh. We made it through.
And the two miners are now in first
Huh.
position.
Well, because they didn't have to go so fast either through it. That's helpful.
Yeah.
See?
D, leave me. No, we do this together.
Sensational, dramatic, heart-wrenching, exciting.
The
thrilling
92
finish in the
Olympics.
history.
96.
Oof.
Chromia comes from behind to take the prize.
Oh, he still came in second and third.
Well, second place is still pretty good.
Whoops.
Yeah, but still, they inspired everyone.
Dr. Ratchet.
How long do you think we'll be here? I'm not talking to him.
Hey, look, I know it's all a big joke to you, but not me.
Even for just a second, didn't you feel liberated? Didn't you feel like you were something else, like you could be more than what they say you are?
Yeah, I felt it. I did. Sentinel Prime saw the whole thing. This is so embarrassing.
Maybe he liked your effort because he saw that you were a champion.
Look at this one.
Ugh.
Ooh. A lot of eyes.
Like a spider.
Whoa.
Orion Pax, what you two did today was one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Sir, this is all my idea, and we're so sorry.
I loved it.
You did?
So we're not getting demoted.
Demoted? You inspired them to work harder.
Oh, here
Sentinel Prime, sir.
I'm sorry, friends. We're preparing our next travel to the surface. I've got a treat for you. Arachnid, have someone escort these heroes to my personal service facilities. Until next time, legends.
He almost kind of reminds me of Jeff Goldblum's character from Guardians.
Miners. Wait, you don't understand. We were supposed to go to Sentinel Prime service pod.
You two dolts aren't going to see anyone.
Sentinel!
Hate that guy.
What just happened?
Well, he
Darkwing got mad
and threw him down in the garbage.
I'm pretty sure we got a clear indication from Sentinel Prime.
There's no access to this stuff. There is no one in town here but me.
You're real. You're others. I am so sorry. That must have been weird for you. Haven't had a lot of company since they put me down here at sub-level 50.
But there are only 40 sub-levels.
That's what I thought. I'm B127, by the way.
Yep.
But you can call me B. I can't wait to learn everything about you and then tell you everything about me. I'll introduce you to the rest of the crew. Hey guys, we've got company. EP508, Aatron, and this fella here is
John.
They did not. You done messed up.
Wait.
You think I'm that crazy?
Oh, no, it's just you've been down here.
No, I was talking to Steve.
Is that Michael Keegan? Is that why they threw the Aaron joke in there?
We can fix it, don't worry.
I think that sounds like that.
I
might be him.
why else would they put the Aaron joke in there? It's got to be him.
I would have never guessed that.
Immediate support. Sending location coordinates. Sending location coordinates.
This could be where the Primes died in the Quintesson War. This is where we could find the matrix of leadership.
There's a reason no one goes to the surface. It's dangerous.
You kidding me? The surface? Easy. I know a way, but it won't be easy. Waste disposal trains are the only vehicles that go all the way to the surface.
We'll be safe inside the train.
That's the last one. Send her up.
Hold up. One more.
Uh-oh. Alita.
I'll lock it down. Thanks for being an idiot, whoever you are. Turning you in will definitely get me promoted back up a rank or two.
No, wait.
Alita, stop.
Sounds a little like Aquafina, doesn't it?
Hold on, let me explain. We're on a mission.
So am I. To ruin your life.
Whoa. Alita, wait.
Oh.
Oh. That is a long, long way down.
Oh. Surface.
Look at that. It's got northern
Look
lights.
at that.
It's constantly remaking itself.
It's beautiful. Where did you get this?
For my friend Steve. Orion killed him.
I did not.
No. I'm not going to get demoted again.
Guys, what is that?
Oh.
Is it getting bigger?
Or closer.
Or both.
The way he runs.
That's not good.
So sad.
Now I know why no one comes to the surface.
Well, looks like the train knows what it's doing.
Yeah, adjusts quite nicely. A little aggressively.
Quite aggressively.
Quite aggressively.
Oh, boy.
Alita. You okay?
Oh.
Please stop punching me in the face.
Look at B in the back, just his legs sticking out.
I'm B127. You need me in the face earlier, back there. You can call me B or Badassatron.
Badassatron.
We're really doing this.
So glad I'm out here with you.
There's no doors. We're outside.
Hey, look, there's more of it over here.
What is it? What was that?
Oh boy, red is never good.
This is not right. We should go.
Yeah, good idea.
Run!
What is that? Oh no, it's a Quintesson ship. What do we do?
Oh!
Scanning for life forms. Move!
Oh, what a save.
Barely an inconvenience.
This way. We're close.
A cave with teeth. Nothing scary about that. I don't believe it.
The primes.
Oh.
Whoa, what?
Oh, there's the Decepticon.
Megatron is Prime.
Zeta Prime. The Matrix.
No.
That easy?
It's gone.
Of course.
What a tease.
It's just gone.
Blinking light. It's got to be good, right?
Oh yeah, always is.
Usually something of value.
It's Alpha Trion.
He's powered down, but his spark is still lit. It's okay. It's okay. You're safe now.
A janky left shoulder there, eh?
Come to find the
The
Matrix.
transformation cogs. What happened to you?
We're cogless miners from Iacon.
Miners.
If we find the Matrix of leadership and get it to Sentinel Prime, he's...
Sentinel is no prime.
He's been saving us from the Quintessons ever since.
You have not
shit.
been saved.
I knew I couldn't trust him.
Mm-hmm.
The war with the Quintessons had been a brutal conflict until Sentinel, the principal aide to the Primes, intercepted an enemy transmission. There was going to be a secret gathering. We agreed to meet Sentinel for his sensitive intel in secret, here, in this cave. But we were not alone.
Oh. Oh, wow.
You are outnumbered but stood as one. Our victory was near.
Oh.
Until we were betrayed.
This mother...
Look who did it. Oh.
Why? For all the power of Cybertron.
But Sentinel never understood the true power. The matrix of leadership can only be wielded by one Primus himself deems worthy. Sentinel most certainly was not.
Why would Sentinel do that?
To make a bargain
A deal.
With who?
with the new rulers of Cybertron.
Whom are?
These guys.
Quintessons.
There are so many.
Ooh.
I
Definitely.
mean, we saw the ship from down low. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Definitely a different look.
Sentinel Prime is here.
Oh, guess what we learned about you? Ugh.
Kind of look like our boss from Monsters Inc. a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we have here?
Is it all the energy?
That's all the energy. They're bringing it to these guys.
I load those crates. Those are filled with contaminated metal.
It's not. Energon cubes.
Our energy.
Fighter!
No.
So they're mining energon for the quintessence.
Yep.
I swear I will get you the rest. Triple time every mining shift. No miner gets a break until I get my energon.
Oof.
Triple. The ships
And like
were
he
gonna
was happy
triple.
when they were in the race because he said he got 150%
Yep.
from the mining, and now he wants even more yet.
This greedy bastard.
Sentinel lied.
This is going to change everything.
You just had to do it, didn't you?
Me?
D's turning to anger.
Had to break protocol.
Who cares about protocol?
I do. You're never thinking about anything else, just yourself. Fantastic. Another Orion Pack's master plan.
Don't you want to stop him?
No, I want to kill him. I want to put
There's the
Sentinel in
anger.
chains and march him through the mines. I want him to suffer and then to die in darkness.
Wow, this took a heavy turn.
The fact is, we're just cogless bots.
No son or daughter of Cybertron is born without a cog.
This slot's
they've been taking
always
them.
been empty.
So what are you saying?
He removed your cogs before you came online. What defines a transformer is not the cog in his chest.
The Allspark.
My fellow primes had that spark, and I see their strength in you. Take their cogs and access your full potential. Onyx, Alchemist.
He's giving them their cogs.
Whoa. Here we
Holy
go.
shit, let's go. This is
Nice.
All right.
yes.
There we go.
There he is.
There he is.
Oh, hey, you.
How you choose to use that power is up to you.
Oh,
Good. Looking at you, Megatron.
come on, man. You're fucking ruining the moment.
You must return to Iacon City and alert everyone. Embedded in this are the records I have shown you. Cybertron's future is in your hands.
Does that sound a little bit like it could be Laurence Fishburne?
We can't just leave you here.
Your fight will come.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
Laurence.
Yep, now that you say it.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. I feel like we just started the second part of this film.
Yeah, yep. Like, we're in it now.
Oh, we're in it now.
Oh.
Snapped him in half.
Not too old for you.
Everyone ready?
I was born ready.
All right, now they're going to figure it out right away, or is it going to be...
No.
No.
How do we use these things? I don't know. Just try. Transport.
You almost
Close.
nailed it. No wheels. Here we go.
Oh, yes. Oh, the rotating as they transform.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. We're alive.
Buddy, you okay?
I'm great. Are you kidding me?
Whoa, hey, what are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but be careful. Our proof is inside, and you're spilling it everywhere.
I got it.
Ooh. He likes the power. It feels good.
Feels good. Wow.
It's like when Toby got the
Bully
symbiote.
Maguire. You love referencing that so much. It feels good.
Did you look at that? You look horrible.
You are a disgrace.
I seized an opportunity to take control of my future. I don't want to listen to any more speeches.
You've lost nothing to do it.
Oh.
Didn't I just say no speeches? You heard me, right? Hunt down the others.
With pleasure.
God, I feel like that sounds a little bit like Jon Hamm a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
I want to say that's Jon Hamm, but I don't know. This is the fun for me of when we see these movies, because this is one where I got to be honest, in the trailers, I don't think they advertised.
No, I don't think they. Well, I wouldn't know. I didn't even see any trailers.
I don't recall seeing the names in the trailer.
Been a little quiet. You all right? We just have to trust that everyone will believe what we show them.
I trusted Sentinel. There's only one body I know I can.
Oh. That didn't take long.
Nope.
All right. Wake them up.
Good.
Now. Are you spies?
We're not spies.
Scanning electrical impulses.
Oh, shockwave.
Speaks the truth.
That just means he believes himself. Like any spy
Yourself,
would.
Steve Buscemi.
That's Buscemi, yeah.
Randall.
2 options for you. We slowly dismantle each of you, or 2. In exchange for a quick death, you give us intel on the Energon trains.
The Cybertronian High Guard.
I read all about you in the archives.
That's Starscream, and you're Shockwave and Soundwave.
The yellow annoying one is correct. Woo! We were once the High Guard. We witnessed Sentinel's betrayal. What are you doing?
I'm not cowering in some busted ship playing king of the throne. I found out that Sentinel is rotten today, and I'm going to make him pay for it.
You think you can insult me and just walk away?
Oh.
You want to see the strength of one bot over another?
Oh, this is how he gets his voice changed. Look at that cannon.
Oh, he didn't even know it was there.
Stop. D, he's not the enemy.
This is the last time I show mercy.
Almost like he wants us to
Acknowledge Megatron.
I'm not acknowledging that guy.
That was the day he changed.
Brother, no.
Brother, don't do this.
Oh.
Lit him up.
Nice.
Oh, he's surfing.
Engage all hostile.
Starscream sneaking away like he always does.
Oh, he's doing work.
Yeah. All right, let's see what Megatron can do. I'm going to keep calling him Megatron instead of D16, folks. Sorry.
Alita, get down.
Oh, they got B.
I feel like someone dropped a cliff on me.
Well, basically.
Where are the others?
They got D16 and B.
Oh, no. Our proof. It's gone. It's all my fault. I should have stayed on protocol.
Listen to me. I really want you to hear this. I'm better than you.
I'm hearing you.
I'm better than you in every way, except you have hope.
First time giving a pep talk.
You're inspiring. And if we ever want to see B and D16 again, that is the Orion Pax that we need right now.
My bold instincts tell me we have to recruit some nut jobs.
We got to get the team together.
Let's go.
Most likely our friends are being held captive at the top of Sentinel's tower.
We do not have enough soldiers all the way inside.
Alita will get us in, and I will get more troops.
Why should we follow you? We will follow you. What is our first move?
We roll out.
There it is.
Louder.
Transform and roll out.
There we go.
Classic. What?
Transform and roll out. Oh.
The twist, of course, being we know all those guys he's with to be Decepticons.
Oh, D16. What a tragic story you'll be. Secretly a traitor.
I'm not a traitor. You're the traitor.
You're the reason why I haven't found the Matrix of Leadership yet.
None of that is true.
Oh, trust me, it'll be very true when I'm executing you in front of all of Iacon.
Oh.
What's this about?
I'm not kneeling in front of you.
Oh.
You don't scare me because I don't have anything left to lose.
That always makes somebody dangerous.
Yep.
Oh, Megatronus Prime. Of course you were a fan. Megatronus was the coolest Prime.
I took his cog for myself.
He was greater than you'll ever be.
I don't know, I'm pretty great. Here, let's make sure it doesn't come off.
Oh. Oh, look at that. How do you make a villain, huh?
I love the job they did with his version of the semi truck.
Yep.
Get back in the mines before I make you get back in.
Is that?
It can't be.
Orion?
Jazz.
Sentinel told us you died from your race injuries.
Oh.
Sentinel is a liar. But as you can see, everything is different now.
I've got a cog.
I went to the surface. We were all born with transformation cogs. And then Sentinel, he stole them from us. I'm offering you your first real choice. Fight back against Sentinel with me. Right now.
We don't have cogs.
What defines a transformer is not the cog in its chest.
Ah, here we go.
Nothing can stop us when we stand together. It's time.
You got it.
Oh, they gotta find
Buckle
their
up,
cogs.
Blinky.
Buckle up, Blinky. Oh, that's kind of neat.
Yeah. It's about to get bumpy.
Oh, awesome.
There's too many. We have to abort.
We're not gonna make it.
You're gonna make it.
Oh, he's got the mining tools. Oh.
Intense.
Oh.
Miner, I see everything.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Except the tower we're about to crash into.
Oh, smoked him.
What has he done to you?
This is nothing compared to what I'm gonna do to Sentinel.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's awesome.
Look at that.
Arachnid is the answer.
I'm doing this my way.
Eat!
Oh, I got a battle mask.
Like an actual one instead of one he was wearing in the garbage.
Yeah.
Cybertron.
Did you really think that you could knock down everything I've built?
You can't escape the truth.
What truth? None of that matters. Because the truth is what I make it.
Oh, making himself look like Shredder.
He's too strong.
I have a plan. We need
Love it.
Arachnid.
Arachnid?
We need her memory. Bring her to the broadcast station. We'll meet you there.
This is so
Oh, wow.
guys. Wow.
Hey, there we go.
Break her.
Relax. I'm gonna cut these guys. Watch. Come here.
You can jab her later.
You can jab him later.
Come here.
Stand by for a live transmission from Sentinel Prime.
That's why after I killed,
I took his cog for myself.
What truth? That I plucked the cogs from your newborn chests?
I'm working my miners as hard as I can. I swear I will catch you.
Oh, that was the big one, though.
Yep.
Showing him kneel.
Yep.
Max,
We did it.
We can lead Cybertron together. Don't do this.
What are you doing?
It's over, D. Everyone in Iacon knows
Nothing is over.
Nothing is over.
He took everything from us.
Rebuilding Iacon cannot begin with an execution.
You need to move out of my way before I move you myself.
D, listen.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh!
Oh!
Why did you do that? Why?
No.
Oh, look at that.
I'm done saving you.
Oh! Oh, look how they do his eyes. Power bomb.
I was gonna say he's gonna take his, isn't he?
Yeah.
Because he wanted to.
Oh, he's getting some major upgrades.
We're about to see it. We're about to see an upgrade.
Yeah.
Optimus Prime.
Right.
Oh, you can't see it under the sweatshirt, but that just gave me the chills. Oh, yes. Oh, they're everywhere.
Impossible.
We could have built the future together.
I'll build it myself after I tear down everyone in my way.
Whoa.
God, the visuals in here are just incredible.
This animation is unbelievable.
Oh! He's got the axe. Oh! Oh, wow.
We were given the power to change our world. You have betrayed Cybertron and its citizens, and you betrayed me. You are banished from Iacon.
This isn't over, Prime.
Oh.
The line between friend and enemy is not as clear as I once believed. Some transformations are permanent.
Oh.
Hey, Megatron is Prime. Nice.
Oh, yeah, well, he's my hero.
The greatest Prime to ever live.
You ever mined Energon before? I hear it's dangerous.
You watch my back, I'll promise to watch yours.
All right. Thanks, Pax.
And now we stand here together as one, proving we all have the power to transform. Freedom and autonomy are the rights of all sentient beings. This message is a warning to all Quintessons. If you dare return to Cybertron, the Autobots will be waiting. I am Optimus Prime.
Do you like how they mixed in the old, the original voice? Wow.
Oh, and they set us up perfect for a sequel.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Gosh, talk about coming out of nowhere.
No way it was this good.
Just came out of nowhere.
Oh, what?
Just shh.
Atron.
Hey guys, I have a cog and I can transform.
Watch this.
Knife hand.
Sentinel, the betrayer is dead. New enemy, a stronger enemy.
Oh, look at that.
We will not be blinded by his deception. Decepticons, rise up!
Oh.
I never would have thought that this movie was going to be this good. I mean, I would say probably the first 20 minutes or so, I was like, all right, some of the humors, it's okay, but it's not quite hitting for me, in the early stuff. And, I was kind of waiting. Look, I guess part of that's on me because you kind of know who they're going to become, right? You're going to get Optimus and Megatron. And maybe I was a little bit anxious to see that right away. But in the beginning, some of the comedy was okay, but it didn't quite hit. And I was waiting for things to kind of get moving along. But boy, once things started, holy shit, they did not stop. It was pedal to the floor. We touched on it a little bit at the end with all the actors that they had. It seems like they all tweaked their voices just a little bit so that you weren't 100% sure, who it was. But they did a fantastic job with this, an amazing origin story that, I think a lot of people, because to your point, Oak, you even brought it up. I mean, I saw the first 2 Transformers, and I don't know if people started to kind of get fatigue with the big Michael Bay productions or whatever. I don't know how they did. I don't know how any of the movies did money-wise after the first 2, which were obviously hugely successful. Actually saw the first one in the theater, if you can believe that. But just absolutely fantastic. Kind of a little bit of a restart to the franchise, but in a way that doesn't cost as much as a full-length motion picture with live action actors and the CGI of the Transformers. So a really good way to do it that can kind of be a trial balloon almost to see if there's still some interest for it. And this absolutely delivered. Look, they had all the right people involved. They had Michael Bay as a producer. You had Steven Spielberg on board. I didn't catch who the directors were of this one, but I'm sure these guys will get to it when they see it on the links here. But just way better than I had expected, because we had so many people asking for this, like, oh, you guys got to do Transformers 1, and I think it was around the time it became available. So many of you were asking for us to do it, and like you, Oak, outside of what you saw when you went to the theater and saw the trailer, I didn't see anything on this. I mean, I saw 0 trailers or, marketing or anything like that. And maybe it had a little bit lesser of a budget. Maybe they were counting on streaming to kind of push it over the top. But this was such a pleasant surprise as somebody who grew up with Transformers, who had Transformers, watched the cartoon. I had the metal Transformers, I would like to add, back in the day. So those are the ones where you knew if you had them, you had something pretty serious. So all in all, this was absolutely fantastic. The actors all did a fantastic job. The story really picked up and got really, really good, and I enjoyed that. We had the effects of the race and everything in there that they were doing, the whatever it was, 5,000, where they had to race. That was really good. And then the battle scenes were just way, way awesome, especially with Alita when she had her battle there with Arachnid. That was super cool how they did that, and you just kept waiting for Megatron D16 to make that turn, and then when he finally did at the end, it was like we each got goosebumps probably at least 1 or 2 times during this. And for an animated movie here that didn't really have a lot of hype as far as I know, outside of maybe some diehard fans, I thought this absolutely over-delivered on everything. This was great.
Yeah, breaking protocol. How come in real life that never goes over well? But yet in every movie, a hero seems to break protocol, and it works out. So I mean, this was so much fun because we got to go back to even beforehand. I mean, I'm not as big a fan as these guys probably are of Transformers, but I didn't know that Megatron and Optimus were ever friends or ever had a backstory together. So that's, for me, haven't seen, I'd seen the movies, I'd heard Decepticons and Autobots and who's good, who's bad. This was great going back to the whole beginning where we saw their rise up to power for both of them. So it was great to actually see how Optimus Prime started out as Orion Pax, just a no-name, he messes up everything he does as a minor. They get into the race, they take dead last, but they inspire, right? only for Sentinel to throw him down to sub-level 50, where we get introduced to Bumblebee, which was great. I love how we got introduced to each of these characters, and it was so much fun watching this, reliving like your childhood. Now, the toys like you had, I remember we had them because I remember we like getting them just right, like turning them into, they barely looked like the semi, but yet when he got them to their Autobot form to Optimus Prime, he looked perfect. So with this movie, I loved all the action. I loved that it was a telling of a story that, you know, unbeknownst to me, like I came in not knowing any of this backstory. Because I believe, other than a cartoon, was it a comic back in the day too?
Yeah, I believe there was comics.
So that was great that they introduced us to this story and that they didn't go through the channels of a live action. Because, well, and even if you did it like high CGI too, like it would just be a waste because it's all taking place on Cybertron.
Yeah, so the whole
thing. It makes sense to have it like this. And I thought, even though they did it like this, it's visually amazing, and it's just amazing watching this and watching them transform. I love the twist that they did, that they don't look like the old 80s semis and stuff that. I like how it's more futuristic, so they look like more futuristic vehicles and semis, like having Arachnid be a drone. I thought that was really cool because obviously you'd have never done anything like that, you know, back in the 80s in the cartoon. So this was just visually pleasing on so many levels. The action scenes were amazing and over the top, as they should be. I saw some reviews saying, there's too much action. No, this is Transformers. This is what you want out of the movie. Yeah. They gave enough time for the story to breathe, as well as delivering on action. I loved it. And then I loved how Orion became Optimus Prime, going down into the 13 and basically giving him the matrix of leadership, which he shows throughout the movie he deserves. Yeah, he's got foolish plans, but he knows how to get things done, which he does at the end of the movie, and I just absolutely loved it. I thought it was a great watch. And I think all the fans, the true fans, that are bigger fans than me, obviously, they had to have loved this movie because this was so much fun to watch.
Yeah, so a couple things that I want to say. First off, this was fucking amazing. I mean, this was incredible. And I want to say I saw the trailers twice in theaters, and I wasn't super excited for it. And I went back while Answer was going through his review, and I kind of just watched the trailer again, and I don't know, I wasn't that excited for it. And we've talked before about how some films just drastically over exceeded our expectations based on what we saw in the trailers. I think the one that we talk about most frequently is Willy Wonka. Like, what a phenomenal movie, the latest one. And the trailer just seemed like kind of superficial, and it was just like you didn't know the depths. I didn't feel like the trailer got me super excited, and when we look at animated films and how well they generally do in the theaters, this one way under delivered with a budget of anywhere between 75 million to 147 million, and it only had 129 million in the box office. So actually,
ouch, that's a bomb.
Yeah, I mean a huge bomb. And I went back and I watched the trailer because I was curious, and I don't know if it's going to make the cut, but and especially you'll see in the beginning of the movie, I'm trying to guess names. I didn't recall anybody's names, and so I went back and I watched the official trailer, and it's a 2-minute and 40-some second trailer, so a long trailer. And at the end, for 2 seconds, you guys saw me going through it. A 2-second blip. It's got all the it's got Chris Hemsworth, Keegan-Michael Key. I mean, it's got I'm sorry, I forget the gentleman's name. Keegan-Michael Key, yeah, right. Keegan-Michael Key, Brian Tyree Henry. It lists Buscemi, Scarlett Johansson, with Laurence Fishburne and Jon Hamm. A 2-second blip. Not look. That should be when you have superstars like this. And look, I'm sorry I know it's Spielberg and Michael Bay, so they're probably calm down. But when you have superstars like this, I think you either do one of two things. You just don't say their names at all, but they have to be so recognizable that, okay, that's who it was. Like, look, if you have a trailer and it's something animated, like Moana, hey, that's The Rock. We don't even need to put that it was Dwayne Johnson. Yeah. That's The Rock. If you're going to have animated characters where their voices are so recognizable, cool. If you have an animated film where it's kind of a newer cast and it doesn't have to rely on star power, cool. Don't put their names. But if you're going to advertise them, it should have been starring, in your face, Chris Hemsworth, in your face, Tyree Henry, in your face, it's got Laurence Fishburne and Jon Hamm, in your face, Scarlett Johansson. A 2-second, literally 2-second, if that blip where their names were all in one screen. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And it's, look, I've loved this. I thought it was incredible. And so when you see something so incredible and you see how bad it did at the box office, it just gets you a little bit because, like, and I know this sounds cheesy, but you want everybody else to enjoy it as much as you do. Like, you have to see this. And look, that's part of why the people who did see it told us, like, you guys got to see this. Yeah. You guys got to see this, because they enjoyed it so much. And look, maybe through our channel, other people who wouldn't have watched it will now go out and see it. But I thought this was phenomenal. I don't recall getting like a true origin story from any of the other Transformers, which I thought was great. I don't know if there was any comics or anything that actually gave this origin story, or if this was just a creative origin story, but I thought they did a great job with it. You know, we didn't need to go back super far. We found out that Megatron and Optimus Prime started working together in the mines. I thought that was a great story. I thought the pacing was good this time. You know, it was a little longer than an hour and a half, so I felt like that was good. With a story this deep, had it been a live action, I think you would have seen it been 2 hours, two and a half hours. But traditionally with animated films, knowing that some of their audiences are going to be younger audiences, I thought the time was good. I thought the character development was great. I thought the voice acting was great. I appreciated that they, like, basically they're like, okay, Chris Hemsworth, just kind of talk like you're doing a little bit of an Optimus Prime. Yeah. You know? And,
which I thought,
Brian Tyree Henry,
just cut. I thought it was smart.
Talk a little bit like you're doing a Megatron. And that's why it threw me off. I'm like, I should have known, like, okay, that was Chris Hemsworth, right?
But none of us guessed Scarlett Johansson.
No, I thought it was Awkwafina, actually. I was pretty confident that it was Awkwafina. Now I suppose if I go back and listen, but
they all threw their voice just a little bit.
Jon Hamm felt like there was the one who didn't throw his voice at all, and maybe he didn't have to because there wasn't, we didn't have a recognizable character per se. Like for me, Sentinel Prime was somebody new, so he didn't have to totally throw his voice. I thought the story was great. I thought the action was great. I thought they had just enough comedy in it. I liked the underdog story kind of vibe that they gave him. I loved the fan service that they did with the rollout. You know, they did the transformation. They did enough fan service that I felt like people who are really fans of the throwback Transformer cartoons, or even the movies that came out in the 2000s, I thought could really enjoy this. I thought this was phenomenal. And look, we've said it a handful of times on this channel. We don't always agree with critics. I try to be respectful of movie critics because everybody has different tastes. And I think that's the thing about some movies, is that some people are going to love them, some aren't. And, entertainment is subjective. But I actually just...
No, you got to talk now. I get to have the mouse now.
But there's something I want to reference here that I was about to reference, and then I'll hand over.
You've gone long enough.
So the critical response was mixed, but this is the one that really, really bothered me. Wilson Chapman of IndieWire gave the film a C grade and said it's all executed competently. Okay, how can you be more fucking smug, asshole? It's all executed competently but joylessly, with zero fun to be had as it labors across an hour of 40-minute runtime that feels both too short and painfully long. You know what you are?
You are careful now. Just saying.
You are a movie critic who had nothing better to write. And so instead of coming and saying something that people could just read and be like, okay, that's your opinion. You had to write something that sounded smug and condescending and uppity and hoity-toity. And look, I don't know who Wilson Chapman of IndieWire is, and I'm sure Wilson Chapman doesn't know who David Bay of Bad Medicine is. I really don't give a shit. But this is a shit review. It's an absolute shit review. Some of the other people who didn't like... Okay, here's somebody who gave it a 2 out of 4 star rating. Soren Anderson of the Seattle Times said the performance felt the film to be overall an exhausting experience due to an overabundance of action scenes. That is a fair critique.
Yes,
that is a fair critique. You laid out what
care for too much of the action scenes.
You laid out what you didn't like.
Loved them.
You laid out what you didn't like. Another mediocre review said was critical of it being surface level and featuring illegible action scenes. That's fair for me. That is a fair review. You didn't like the action scenes. You thought that the story was superficial, but it executed competently but joyless. You know what? Kick rocks. This movie was awesome. I understand that some people didn't enjoy it, and I will respect some of the critics' reviews of this movie who gave it mediocre scores. They didn't completely trash it, but I thought this film was phenomenal, and I will take my small jab at the producers in saying I don't think it was necessarily promoted as good as it could have been, because this movie, is easily should have been a $500 million, $750 million film. If anything, the only thing that I can think why this did poor at the box office is because I feel like it doesn't necessarily lend itself as well as a lot of the Disney films to your real younger audience you would take to see the theaters. Like, I'll take my little guy to see Wild Robot. I'll take. I was
gonna say, you take your little guy and now he's gonna run around badass-a-tron.
I'll take him to see Wild Robot. I'll take him to see Despicable Me and films like that. And then the adult Transformer fans, because we've been given such great live action Transformer movies, might not have wanted to see an animated film. So I feel like it kind of might have fallen in between that. It's a little bit mature for your younger family audiences, but it's an animated, and we've already been given live action, really good live action versions of these films. And so I feel like that's where it felt in. But goddamn, this movie was awesome, guys. I felt it was awesome.
All right, well, time for scores. We don't have our boards.
We don't have our boards
Don't
here.
have the boards,
but I think it'll be easy.
Yeah, well, for me, again, I thought the first 20 minutes was kind of slow, and the comedy didn't hit for me. I'm just getting the negative out of the way right away. Slow in the beginning, the comedy didn't hit for me, and I'm sorry, but nobody can be Optimus Prime other than Peter Cullen. I didn't love having Chris Hemsworth's voice for Optimus. Look, I get if you want to show an origin story and then that's who he becomes, but the fan in me wanted Peter Cullen, but after the first 20 or 30 minutes, the film absolutely nailed it. So for me, this is an absolute 4.25 out of 5 answers for me. 4.25. Loved it, but aside from the beginning that threw me a little bit, I thought it was absolutely fantastic with awesome action scenes. Everything you want from Transformers. Got the goosebumps. I really enjoyed it.
I had a lot of fun with this. I was fine with having Hemsworth as the voice, but he still, at least he was like drawing inspiration, or so it seemed, from Peter. Because
if he would have gone full Aussie with it,
or gone more like Thor type thing too. It would have been a bit. It would have been way different of a culture shot, but I love that it seemed like he did draw inspiration, which is fine because this is a younger coming into his own Optimus Prime versus a well-established Optimus Prime.
Yep,
so that's why
fair.
I'm fine with it. For me, it was a 4.5 out of 5 answers. It was great. It was visually pleasing, and it was fun to find out that they were friends, because it's at the end of the day, we see that a lot in movies, right?
Yep.
Where the enemies, they're friends at first, become frenemies, and then total enemies.
That's right. That's what they said at the end.
But yet it seems like they'll always, like, I'm willing and able to find out that if there's more to this, hopefully they can scrounge some money up for some more sequels.
Yeah, I mean, look, if the one critique that I think is fair for everybody is that it didn't have Peter Cullen. Now, I will say we're going back to animated, and look, it's an older story, but it is for a new generation. I remember years ago when they started talking about remaking some old Patrick Swayze movies, and boy was I hot. Boy was I hot. And you know what? They redid Red Dawn, and out of all the guys they could have cast for Patrick Swayze, you know what? They did him right. And who did they cast?
Hemsworth, but the movie was still a big thumbs down. But the remake sucked.
Look, that's okay. That's
but
they
for me, look, the remake wasn't as good as the original, but they did Patrick Swayze by casting Chris Hemsworth, and I feel like if you're going to try to do somebody who's an iconic character, even if it's voice acting and not, for his on-screen presence, I feel like Chris Hemsworth is at the absolute top of the pyramid for we want to do a well-respected, iconic character right. You know what? Let's open up our checkbook and get Chris Hemsworth. So I was okay with it, yes. And I felt like right at the end there, they had him kind of say, okay, now you've done Optimus Prime the whole time. Now at the very end, do your best, Peter Cullen.
Yeah, I think they might have overlaid it, or they told Hemsworth, now just for this last one, be Peter Cullen. I loved it. I loved the pacing. I will agree with Mason Quinn as well that I did feel like it did start a little bit slow.
A little stumbled a little bit.
But I feel like they had to because it's an origin story and you can't just come right in 100 miles an hour. But it got to 100 miles an hour and it got there fast for me. This was a 5 for me. And I got to be honest, like I said, I saw the trailer in the theaters a few times. I was pretty underwhelmed by the trailer. Wasn't really that excited about it. So maybe I don't know, maybe it doesn't deserve a 5. Maybe I'm giving it a 5 because of
how low you're
because of how they dropped the ball. I was even talking to these guys when we came into the studio today. I'm like, I saw the trailer a couple times, no spoilers, but we'll see. And 5 for me, guys. I loved it.
Well, there you have it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as we did, because this was a lot of fun. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. Good night now, pals.